Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Ebony is alleged to have, broken down in tears again, rains insult upon insult on, the 27th generation of the diviners who foresaw cobbling greatness without crown on her son. Okay. Now, if you have been following the trend of event with what we are hearing right now, they said Kabiyesi had summoned diviners. Like, first of all, he heard from Iyanifa, he heard from Araba chief priest. Yes, so, and then he summoned 4 diviners to come and look at the future of the boys, okay? Like a focus, giving him a focus of what is likely to happen to these boys. And they came and they gave him a running commentary of what is going to happen. And they say, yes, so the boys are, great. And by the grace of God, that the boys are going to be very, very great in future. That, what do you call Oletik's son was born with military greatness, no crown. Ebony's son was born with all. Ebony's son is born, rather, it's supposed to be is. Ebony's son is born with cobbling greatness, no crown. But Tadenika, what happens to be the boy that is born with architectural greatness with a crown. So basically, the 3 boys that the Ooni of Ife has right now, these boys is still Tadenikawo who has got the crown. The destiny of a king is still in the hand of Tadenikawo. Now, when this information went out to Ebony who never loved what was seen, as in the focus or what they saw on her son, they say Ebony started raining insult on Kabiyesi's diviners, like rain insult to their 25th generation, like insulted. They said the woman carry insult, they bait them, carry bleach, carry hypo, carry everything, bait them where insulted them. Wetin happen? That how come they will not they will say that Tadenikawo has a crown, her own son? Why will her son has a crown when Naomi is involved? And they said she really took it personal, such that she was crying and crying so much. And then again, at that point, she found out that it wasn't even about Iyanifa anymore. It was about even the Araba chief priest, and Ooni of Ife summoned 4 other Ifa priests who told them the same thing. Like when they talk about Tadenikawo, one Ifa priest will say Tadenikawo was born with a building of houses. The boy go build houses like in Papa, he go they draw house and all of that. Some of these men are traditional men. Building of housing that the boy go draw. The boy go they draw for everybody, companies across the globe. They go they the boy go they draw for them. That Tadenikawo has that drawing, like that is the destiny Tadenikawo was born with, but Tadenikawo was born with a crown. Now, the second Ifa priest will still come again, and he will say that, they are seeing Tadenikawo. Tadenikawo will walk long, that they are seeing tall buildings, that is Tadenikawo that made those buildings to come together. And they see biggest football pitch. It's Tadenikawo that did the drawing. These people, they talk in different ways, but everything they see crown. Then the other one, they will come, they will say, not that all of them were saying architectural greatness. They said they kept saying it's about building, about foundation, real estate, all of that. And they saw crown. Then the Oletik, they said they see the boy with, order, like Oga, military. They kept saying military, uniform, military, as in the boy is going to make a difference in the field. Military field, like he's going to be a great military. We don't know. They don't know how it's going to happen, but they are seeing greatness in that boy, but no crown. Then when they came to Ebony. They said they see bags, leather. You see all this leather, potted back and forth, and all of that. Greatness, but no crown. But they saw Tadenikawo with a crown, right? So they said all of these people, 6 diviners saw this, and Ooni of Ife concluded when the 6 diviners saw, and Ooni of Ife agreed and left it at that. So when they related it to Ebony, Ebony is said, as it is alleged and rumored and speculated, that Ebony insulted their 55th generation, that God will not allow them, that their prayers will never come together, that Tadenikawo was born with a crown, that how can a commoner give birth to a child with a crown, and a princess and a queen who is married to a king, blue blooded, will now give birth to a child without crown, that is not possible. But one thing we do not know is that God's ways are different from the ways of man. And God chooses who to bless. And that was why from the other one, I said that, is it Jacob have I loved, Esau have I not? I don't know if I'm correct. You may want to correct me in the comment section. You're free, okay? But I know we have some Bible scholars here. I stand to be corrected. So they say she was so upset. She was crying. That is Ebony taking this personal. That why is it Naomi will fight in the physical, fight in the spiritual, and fight and fight and fight. Naomi is not ready. I said, look, the thing is that a lot of people might just think that Naomi is fighting, but God is fighting for Olori Naomi. God sent Naomi to the palace as a blessing to the Ooni of Ife. And if Ooni of Ife does not recognize that up until now, then there is a problem. We are all aware that from what people are saying, there is a very big problem. But it is what it is, and I do believe that at the appointed time, everything is going to find its natural equilibrium. So this is what we are hearing, that Ebony insulted those diviners, called them names like send it back to sender, cobbler my food, cobbler this. And I said, look, somebody who is so educated, and she is there, she does not understand what cobbling means. Cobbling is not about being a shoemaker. It's about making designer shoes. You cannot tell me that the person who is making who is making these Nike boots, the cobblers who are making Nike boots are broke. They are not broke. These are very wealthy people, okay? Because they know exactly what they are doing. They are cobblers, and they are cobblers in the war. Or maybe she's just upset that they said that boy was born without the crown, that the crown is still on Tadenikawo as a destiny. Whatever this means to her, well, I don't know, but this is what we are hearing. If the information is true, do not forget these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.